Meet me outside, Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get a tie. Wall Street beat, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip though. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just the gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, crack.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? We talk about this crazy crypto space every day. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, hit that bell, all notification. Talking about going on a ride and going soon. Please come over here if you're interested. Every day talking about that crypto news. 1.41K subscribers. We're going to break it down. Good morning, Chief. Good morning, Sean. What's up? Joseph and Gary to you. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning. As most of us have the Monday blues. Totally get it, right? Who the hell wants to get ready for this Monday? But I'm having a great day. We have to have a great day. And what's going on? Well, we're going to talk about this. A lot of crypto news. We're talking about this crazy little chart I have here set up, and why I best believe that this pattern that's been continuing that got disappeared here, and I'm really upset about it. I'm looking at it right now. It's not here. We're going to go over it anyway. So we're going to talk about what's here, what's missing. I had some days in between. Daily chart talking about how each day we've developed the pattern on the MACD. We've been bullish, we've been bearish, and a specific amount of days, and how I think that coming in about 9 days of this bearish momentum on the MACD, we're going to flip bullish in about 6 more days. I believe it's coming. So we'll talk about that if you're interested. Talking about how I believe that this ascending triangle pattern is coming, and how I think we're going to get this uptick for the 18,000, just enough for Christmas. So pay attention definitely to mention how is everyone doing this morning. Hope you're having a great morning. $843 billion in the crypto space. Obviously getting some sideways choppy action. Very expected to be done so for a little bit more now. What we're seeing here, crypto news as we go over. French police catch crypto scammers who lure victims with suitcases of cash. Imagine somebody coming to you with a suitcase of money. Obviously, it's fake. Would have been the first thing I ever asked to do is, hey, can I see one of those $100 bills? I would have looked. I would have never said nothing about it being fake, that I would have continued to listen with some bullshit that they were going to feed me. What this duo appears to have been doing as over-the-counter buyers and allegedly approached crypto holders with too good to be true offers to buy their coins. It's amazing some of the stuff that these people did. French prosecutors say that they shut down 2 crypto scammers who had suitcases full of counterfeit money, cash, to trick crypto investors into handing over tens of thousands of dollars. They tell them to come meet them somewhere in Italy or wherever, take flights, maybe perhaps a beautiful a hotel. They'd come in, show, talk all this crazy stuff, give them their crypto, somehow persuade them to give them their private keys. Don't know how the hell they did that. The alleged scammers then used sophisticated manipulation techniques to obtain the private keys of their crypto wallets and steal more coins on top of the ones that they were initially given. This world's amazing. So if you like the crypto news, if you like technical analysis and things to keep up in the space, this is the channel for you. Crypto.com a few days ago, just catching up in the space, releases full proof of reserves showing above 100% for BTC and Ethereum. So Crypto.com, nothing to be concerned about here, showing that they're fully backed. Would like to see some of the liabilities on here, which seems to be missing. I did a little more research and would like to see that. So please do so, Crypto.com, if you're listening. And as it says here, given some of the crypto users won't trust the exchange's reporting of its own assets and liabilities, Crypto.com, a proof of reserves page also provides a method for users to self-audit its reserves. So that's good to know, but I would like to see that. So could it really be possible? Solana becoming a Cardano sidechain. Charles Hoskinson answers to vote that. And what all of a sudden became a joke. Initially, the vote started as a joke following the troublesome performance of what used to be an Ethereum killer, as the FTX, now it's technically sidechain, are used for increasing the scalability of networks, since their main goal is to process transactions to ease up pressure on the mainnet. So since Solana keeps going down and keeps having issues, my opinion, I do believe that Cardano, it's already got such a great structure and such a great small, slow and steady wins the race mentality. I think that Solana's problems would be a great thing for the sidechain, being part of the sidechain for Ethereum for Cardano. So if you're interested in the article, you can read it, check it out. It's not really long, but I do believe, in my opinion, with its problems, that is something to pay attention to. And like I said, catching up on all the crypto news before we get into the charts again. Starbucks enters the Web3 domain. We've been talking about the Web3 very much. If you're interested, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Biconomy, excuse me. We're going to talk about Bitcoin as well. And these are the two charts we're going to break down here. One inverted head and shoulders, which could take us to the 46 cents, ultimately ending in a 58 cents to 63 range, which would be something to talk about. So we're going to break that down too. If there's something you want to talk about in here, stay tuned. We're going to get into that very well. And, Starbucks with the Web3, it's pretty exciting to see that Starbucks, one of the biggest, most expensive coffee, which I think is insane. I make my own cup, and usually when I don't, I go to DD. But Starbucks launched its very own Starbucks Odyssey program beta version on Polygon. So Polygon wins again, ladies and gentlemen. As we already know, time and time again, if you're not investing in Polygon, that may be something you want to start doing a little bit of your homework, as none of this is financial advice. Just a gentleman twice as nice. The announcement for the same and a collaboration between Starbucks and Polygon was made way back in September. Starbucks Odyssey will enable its members to venture into exciting journeys. The members get NFTs in return for their achievements. Pretty exciting news here, as you can read the article. Journey stamps. Journey stamps are the tokens that members receive after the completion of their journeys. A journey stamp is a Polygon-based NFT that players can sell. This will add to the incentive for the using of the platform there. So you could look at this, like I said, read a little bit more, but it is exciting news. Another thing here, we're going to get into this before I butcher that. CZ comes and says something a little bit about Kevin O'Leary. He bashes him if nobody knew what was going on. CZ takes a jab at Kevin O'Leary in response to an interview that Kevin O'Leary gave on the CNBC, which appeared to defend SBF. As we know, Sam Bankman-Fried, what a POS. Despite the fact that Kevin O'Leary loses millions of dollars due to the collapse, CZ comments made in response in the article. Little did you know, if you did your homework, good morning, Frank and Rising Sun, this was a bribe. And where did the money come from? My thoughts is it's user funds. So Kevin O'Leary, you're using other people's money. You're a fucking millionaire, and you're stealing other people's, using other stolen money to invest, and you're bitching about you lost. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have a meltdown live, and I don't want to, but let's listen to the BS as we continue to
someone that you know is guilty, you got to say, yeah, well, they're innocent, but you may know they're guilty. You may know they're guilty. If you find someone, if you watch someone kill someone, yeah, they're innocent until proven guilty.
There's only the murder of my money in this case, okay?
It's murder of FTX's money, in my view.
Everybody's. Look, Joe, if you...
Because it was FTX's money that you got. I don't think you should be singing the blues right now at all. That's a lot of money to be a paid spokesperson.
Did you see the grin at the end of Kevin O'Leary's face? Ladies and gentlemen, that's the grin of, oh shit, I got caught. I'm a fraud. That's exactly what that grin was. Oh shit, I got caught. He's right. Thank you very much for calling him out and just basically saying how it is, because that's exactly what happened. It's pretty much of a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin O'Leary announced and says he received $15 million to be a spokesperson. And when he accepted the $15 million, he invested $9 million of it. So you pocketed $6 million, and you're still bitching about the $9 million you lost. I mean, this world is amazing. The world we live in is amazing today. These people. So ascending triangle pattern coming into play. We're going to talk about this for Bitcoin. How I believe 17.3 must break. And if 17.3 breaks, then this repeat of the pattern can take us all the way to about the 18.3 I spoke of, which would then potentially give us a dead cat bounce coming through. So if you look at the MACD, daily chart for Bitcoin right now, RSI level as well for the daily. If you look at the daily, well, since November 6th, And that's a good 5 weeks ago. The sentiment, everything has been going down, the narrative. We're heading to the downside. So until we break this resistance price to the downside, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really not going to take much of a big breakout, any serious breakout. So we're going to pay attention to that. With the RSI level being said, there was a chart I had here that ultimately is making me sick because it is no longer here. So let me back up a few times to see if I can find it. Let's see. We may never find it. Nope. All right. So unfortunately, we didn't get back to it. What I notice here on the MACD, on the chart for the dailies, for each candle represents a day, coming back all the way, I want to say into the fall, right? The fall was about September, say about November, September right here, Friday the 9th. We'll take a peek here. We fell on the MACD. We're bearish right here from September 13th, right? All the way to about the 24th, ending about the 25th. So we got 12 days here. So we got a 12-day time frame of it going down bearish in the MACD. Well, we flipped bullish here if you pay attention on Monday, the September 26th. Now, the 26th, it keeps going until about, I want to say, until about the 6th of October. So give or take, right? What do we take? That's about 4 days. And then October coming in, so that's about 10, 12 days. So we continue a pattern, bullish momentum 10, 12, bullish, bearish 10, 12. So then you come back in here, right? The 7th of October, another 10 days, 11 days, give or take, and we start flipping bullish again. Notice this pattern from the fall. It's just a quick fall pattern. Before that, it was 2 weeks. So now we're getting a nice 10. Now we're coming into 2 weeks, excuse me. And if you pay attention here now, this is where we stop. Monday, October 17th. It goes all the way to the 30th, right? Wow, 2 weeks time span. Roughly bullish action. Now we're going into the time frame where we flip bearish to 30th, right? We talked about that. Well, what's going to happen November 15th-ish? Wow, right on the money, another 2 weeks to the bear side. Well, let's get to the bullish action on the MACD again. Does it magically go 2 weeks again? Till the end of November? Yes, it does, ladies and gentlemen. So currently right now, December 1st, and it doesn't always work this way. This is just the current pattern for the MACD. I've noticed. I did some homework. December 2nd, December 3rd, let's say about the 2nd, we're about, what's today, the 12th? So we're about, I want to say about 10, 12 days, looking about 3 or 4 more days coming in, giving us to about maybe a bullish momentum coming in right before Christmas. So this is something I've been paying attention to. Big believer that this pattern is happening. What's happening is the traders are developing some type of trading pattern, right? And what they're doing now is developing, without realizing, they're making money, they're buying a specific couple weeks, they're selling after a couple weeks. The pattern is becoming a very relevant thing. It's becoming a very normal thing without realizing they're developing their own type of pattern. This is what the whales are doing. I believe that there's about an 8% move to the ticks up rally right here for Bitcoin, which will enable us, which is everything I've been saying from the beginning of time here, that we're looking to get this falling wedge complete. Going to take some time. Obviously, look at this all the way to February 23rd. I don't see any bullish momentum coming into maybe March or spring if we even get one. So currently right now, if we get that nice tick to the upside that we just broke down, we're still looking at this falling wedge pattern that continues to go up with dead cat bounces. So we're still got a dead cat bounce coming all the way to 18.3, which is still going to lead us to the downside. So if you enjoy your Christmas, if you enjoy a green crypto Christmas, yes, that'll be nice. Ultimately coming back down and testing this bottom here of the 15.8. So we have to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Getting back to that chart, how important it has been, you can see from this chart here, it's going to take some time. So if we break the 17.3, then that's where we're going to come through. Perhaps if we do break through the top of this pattern of resistance, we can get a 19,000. I don't think that's going to occur. I am very strongly believing in the 18.3 that I said with a dead cat bounce, ultimately giving us a double bottom M pattern, giving us a foolish top momentum. So please be careful as the Christmas time is coming, as you're buying gifts. As last year, if we noticed everyone was buying gifts, what happened? Well, they definitely were selling. They definitely were buying their kids Christmas gifts. I see this happening. So please be very careful. Still downside coming if we break through the purple line of that 16.5, 16.6. Yes, it could be catastrophic. But what I do see is an uptick coming, a little quick rally for Christmas. Does it mean it's going to change the momentum of everything for Christmas for the bull momentum? No, it doesn't necessarily mean that. But we are looking for a brief rally. So pay attention to it as we are breaking out of this ascending channel pattern. So my name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. We're going to break through this Biconomy price here, and this could correlate exactly what I'm saying. So a big dead cat bounce, obviously for Biconomy, that could be into play as well. Could it hit to the 39 cents, or will it hit to the 46 cents? Not sure, but I do believe that the best case scenario is that 46 price touch, which would then give you this result of this downward slope that we are continuing to get. So Biconomy now, if you're paying attention, the Web3 ETH blockchain, which I am a big fan of. I'm accumulating as much as I can. Between this and Cardano, I don't know which one I love more. Big fan of the Web3, big fan of Cardano, big fan of Biconomy. So between these two right here, it's a coin flip for me, leaning a little bit more towards Biconomy because I know how important the Web3 is to take over coming into this next bull run and this next halving for 2024. So expect some of these price ranges to touch. What I could see is a dead cat bounce coming to the 39 and the 46. One of these two are definitely going to occur. We could see this, but then if we do get a breakout and a support bounce back to the 35, the right shoulder could take us anywhere from the 58 to 63. So if you're excited for this, be excited. High volatile waves, right? Boring sideways, choppy action as we've been receiving over and over. Pay attention to the falling wedges. Pay attention to the ascending channel patterns that we continue to receive, ultimately giving us a dead spike, a dead cat bounce. So please be careful. This market will flip eventually, so please don't lose your please don't lose your patience. Please don't lose your faith. It's almost like Santa Claus, right? Believe eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, this downward spike will end and we will start a bullish momentum coming back to the upside. This is not a great chart to show that on as I'm flipping to the weekly, but I just want people to understand that there is going to be build support, flipping resistance. So Wall Street Pete, a gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. I thought this is one of the better videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share with a friend if you find a lot of help. And yes, like what Frank is doing. If you do have an asset that you would like to go over in the next video, perhaps we go live tonight. Perhaps we go live again tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what the crypto space is in stored for us, but I will come live if I feel necessary for a live video. That's why you must hit the subscribe, hit the bell, all notification. So please share with a friend. Please, in the comment section at the end of this video, the end of the video, not during the live feed, let me know. What asset would you like Wall Street Pete to break down? I will break it down. None of it's financial advice. You got to do your own research, do your own homework, and obviously pay attention to the price levels that we talk about. A gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange in Manhattan on Wall Street. Take care, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you have a nice green crypto Christmas coming. I do believe this is what is in stored, if not a little sooner. That 18,000 is coming, so please take care. I'll talk to you all soon.